I can't believe we made it. Tomorrow, college football returns with week 0 for the 2025 season. The world just feels like a better place when college football is around. That is until Wisconsin starts raising my heart rate, driving me crazy. That's a video for a different day. Today, I want to feature a few news stories from the FCS level that deserve to be highlighted heading into what should be a fun 2025 season, as next week, I have a crazy unexpected video coming out. This is the FCS Just Went Crazy, leading into the season. But before we get into this, if you enjoy college football content like this, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also let me know who you think pulls off an upset in week 1 this season in the comment section below. There are going to be a few changes for the FCS this year, and none are bigger than the FCS title game moving back to the state of Tennessee for the first time since 2009. From 1997 until 2009, the championship game was played at Finley Stadium in Chattanooga before moving to Frisco in 2010. With Toyota Stadium undergoing a $182 million renovation, it opened up the door for the championship game to return to the Volunteer State. The game will be played in Nashville this year and next year, taking place at First Bank Stadium on the campus of Vanderbilt, which just finished their own renovation. The city of Nashville does not plan to let the game go, as they hope to put on a show the next 2 years. President of Nashville Sports Council Scott Ramsey explained during a Zoom meeting yesterday, "We're extremely appreciative of the opportunity to host this event. We really understand the importance this has to FCS football. A chance to host a national championship, which will be our first and only one since we hosted the 2014 Women's Final Four. It's something I know our city and our community is very, very excited about." Nashville and those around the FCS love the idea of staying in Nashville, with Ty Halpin, the NCAA Director of Championships, saying at the end of July, "The Frisco model has been a very good model like Omaha and Oklahoma City for baseball and softball, and some other events have benefited by having kind of a locked-in location. I'm not tied to this with the FCS. If it happens, fabulous. If it doesn't and it seems like the kind of event we need to move around a little bit, that's also fine. Will Nashville become the permanent fixture for the FCS football like Frisco has been in the past few years?" OVC Commissioner Beth Dubuchet thinks it's a real possibility, saying, "We're really awarded the championship for 2 years, and we really knew that when we put the bid in, there will be another open cycle, and we approach it with the mindset that we would like to extend it. We certainly think it's a good thing for the city and for the community and for all of the FCS." Nashville beat out stiff competition to earn the right to the game and has all the tools and resources to hold on to the game. For the first time in a long time, the championship game will hopefully see a major jump in attendance as they move from the 20,000-seat stadium in Toyota Stadium to the 40,000-seat First Bank Stadium. Ramsey explained, "I think that's a big goal of everybody on this call. Hopefully it gives us the opportunity to grow more fans, more community outreach, and to really engage the fans and be able to create a great environment for the players." The game will remain on its Monday evening time slot to avoid competing with Week 18 of the NFL season, with the semifinal matchups being played on Saturday, December 20th, as of now. Halpin believes Nashville fits what the FCS wants and can become a permanent fixture, saying, "Nashville fits with our fan base. The country music piece, the overall entertainment value, there's a lot of things that fold into just as it did in Dallas and Frisco. There are many similar things here that I think will prove to be very virtuous for our championship. The state has strong roots when it comes to the FCS, featuring 6 FCS squads, making it the state with the 5th most teams behind Texas, New York, Pennsylvania, and North Carolina. This only helps Nashville when it comes to keeping the game, as Halpin went on to say, "People here know what FCS football is about, what it feels like and what it looks like. We certainly would love to have a local team make it. There's a lot of history and a lot of great programs here." Last year, Tennessee State and UT Martin made the FCS playoffs, and Chattanooga has been a mainstay for years. Austin Peay has also shown flashes in the past as well. The FCS refuses to commit to anything past 2026, though as they want to see how things play out, as Halpin reiterated yesterday, they are not tied to any specific city come 2027, including Frisco. Along with the venue change, there will also be changes to the teams that make it to the playoffs, as for the first time, the Ivy League will have an automatic bid to the playoffs, making it the 11th conference with an automatic qualifier. The move breaks a decades-long tradition of the Ivy League abstaining from postseason play for football. The FCS Playoff Committee will also release a top 10 playoff ranking twice during the regular season, expansion from last year as they hope to bring in more fans. The FCS hopes to continue to grow and stay as a great place for different schools to play at, with Halpin saying yesterday, I could take my NCAA hat off a little bit because we don't have any legislation or rules about how conferences are connected or if people move, etc. But the FCS as a whole, I think really is a strong position for those that believe they could fit well in the FCS. Institutions have to make their own call, and if they have a different vision, different approach to things, that's certainly fine. I feel like the future of the FCS is strong, and my role is to make sure the championship and the subdivision gets what they need to be able to support and maybe expand and push forward at the FCS. Coming together and playing at a really high level brand of football, I think makes a lot of sense for folks that have been thriving and succeeding in it. I'm not on campus, so I can't tell you all of those things look like, but I have a long career at the NCAA, and I believe the FCS is underrated. I also have to agree that the FCS is underrated, as it's a brand of football that I have fallen in love with as I've gone deeper and deeper into college football fandom. In other news last week, it was announced that Tennessee Tech will be moving to the Southern Conference in 2026. They will leave the Ohio Valley Conference, a conference they have been a member of since 1949. Athletic Director Casey Fox explained, "This historic move changes the trajectory of our athletic aspirations and makes a statement to our campus and our community that Tech sports will be a part of the vibrant conference with new geographic rivalries." Tennessee Tech becomes the 11th member of the conference, as the Southern Conference also features East Tennessee State, Chattanooga, the Citadel, Furman, Mercer, North Carolina Greensboro, Sanford, Virginia Military Institute, Western Carolina, and Wofford. 14 of their 15 sports will join the conference. This is a big blow to the Ohio Valley Conference as it heads into the season. The Golden Eagles are the preseason pick to win the Ohio Valley Conference Big South title after going 7-5 overall and 6-2 in conference play last season. Tennessee Tech is ranked number 22 in the Football Championship Series Top 25. Southern Conference Commissioner Michael Cross spoke on the move, saying, "Tech proves that winning and academic achievements go hand in hand." Southern Conference Standard. While Dave Bechet spoke on Tech's decision, saying, "Our collective institution and athletic programs are made committed to the conference, to one another, and to our football association. And we will continue to aggressively pursue additional membership." In more crazy news, earlier this week, it was announced that Montana State will take on North Dakota State in 2027, and Montana will take on South Dakota State in 2029 in the Vegas Kickoff Classic at Allegiant Stadium. South Dakota State head coach Dan Jackson spoke on the news, saying, "This is a great way to showcase what the FCS is all about. Looking forward to the opportunity to play a big-time opponent. Will be a first-class environment and memorable experience for our players and staff." I am personally so excited to watch both these matchups when the time comes, as we could see number 1 take on number 2 at the FCS level in either matchup. I want to close out this video talking about 2 small fun topics the NCAA brought up this month. The first one is 7 potential first-time FCS champions this season. The FBS has been dominated by the Missouri Valley Conference and Big Sky. The Missouri Valley Conference has won 14 of the last 16 FCS national titles, North Dakota State and South Dakota State dominating. The only other 2 winners have been Sam Houston during the shortened 2020 season, as well as James Madison in 2016, who are now both at the FBS level. The NCAA's 7 possible first-time winning teams include Illinois State, Rhode Island, Sacramento State, South Dakota State, Tarleton State, UC Davis, and Incarnate Word. Sacramento State is the most interesting team out of the 7 teams, bringing in Brennan Marion as its head coach and the top FCS transfer portal class. The biggest addition was All-American running back Jamar Curtis from Lafayette. South Dakota is the only program with 2 wins over North Dakota State the last 2 years. Tarleton State needed 1 year of eligibility to make it to the FCS playoffs, where it took North Dakota State 2 years back in the day, and Incarnate Word returns a ton of talent and will be battle-tested by the end of September. The other article the NCAA released was 9 potential FCS over FBS upsets. In week 1, they mentioned South Dakota over Iowa State, which I give a 4 out of 10, because the Cyclones will be returning from Ireland, and Tarleton State over Army, which I give a 6 out of 10 possibility. In week 2, I want to mention the Sac State over Nevada, Nevada being so bad last year. Week 3 could be interesting with Monmouth taking on Charlotte and Incarnate Word taking on UTSA, while week 4 features UT Martin versus Missouri State, and week 5 features Rhode Island versus Western Michigan. I love FCS over FBS upsets. If I had to put my money on one, I'm taking Sac State over Nevada or Tarleton State over Army. What do you think? Who pulls off an FCS over FBS upset this year? Let me know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out one of my other videos YouTube thinks you will love right here. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, remember to embrace the grind.